The dumbbell side raise is a bad exercise, and I think I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying this, but think about it, right? When you train a muscle, when you take an exercise to failure, you want those reps to slow down, right? Your last rep should be a lot slower than your first, because when your concentric velocity decreases, that tells your muscles, hey, we need to produce more force, which then elicits mechanical tension and stimulates a lot of muscle hypertrophy, which is how your muscles grow, right? You want those reps to slow down. Now, tell me, have you ever seen your reps slow down in a dumbbell side raise? Have you ever actually struggled through the concentric to actually train those side delts to failure? No, you have never done it once in your life because it is impossible, right? A dumbbell side raise, because of gravity, is going to be so much harder at the top that it is impossible to actually struggle in that range of motion. Therefore, your reps will never actually slow down and you are not eliciting mechanical tension efficiently. Right? Have you ever seen someone do partials with 50 pounds in this range of motion? No, absolutely not. It's impossible. They can do partials with 50 pounds here, but not up here because it gets so significantly harder because of gravity, right? Your moment arm is a lot harder, or your moment arm is a lot longer here than it is down here, and your side delt is literally getting weaker. So not only is the exercise getting harder, but your muscle is literally getting weaker, which is why you cannot get all the way up at the end of a set, because it's just impossible. So what do? You do a bunch of these little partials, just getting up, tiny little range of motion because you can't struggle, it's impossible. And so what does that do? You could pretty much do these partials forever and ever and ever. So it's just much harder to train the muscle to failure. Is it possible? Yes, okay, it is possible, but with a lot of fatigue. And you can never get that struggle. You'll never be able to get that struggle with something like a chest press or a tricep extension or a bicep curl. You can struggle on all of those, right? You could see your concentric slowing down on all of those, but never with a side raise because the resistance profile is just so far away from the strength profile. They're so mismatched that it is literally impossible, which is why I always recommend use a machine, use a cable, use something with a more consistent profile so you can actually take your side delt to failure. Obviously, is a dumbbell lateral raise not going to build your side delts? Of course not, okay? It's not a terrible exercise. There are just better options out there that you should be using if you want bigger delts. I stuttered, damn it. All right, whatever.